Computing an amortization schedule for a home loan is a really useful thing to do if you're interested in seeing where exactly all the money from your monthly payment is going to. So in this case, we have a loan with original principal, $195,075. The interest rate is 5% per year, and the monthly payment is $1,287.50. And we're asked to complete the first 2 months of an amortization schedule. Well, really what that means is we're deciding how much interest is being paid out of that $1,287.50. Well, what happens is the interest rate is 5% per year. So if we want to find how much interest we pay in a month, then we take that rate and we divide it by 12. That's the rate per month. We then multiply by the balance of the loan, which for the first month is the principal of the loan. And that gives us an amount of $812.81. Now what that tells us, that's the amount of interest in the first month. The next thing that we find with an amortization schedule is how much money is going to pay down the principal of the loan. So I'll call that POP for payment on principal. That's going to be the difference between what you're actually paying and the amount that's going to interest. So we were told the monthly payment is $1,287.50, and we just got done calculating that $812.81 of that is going for interest on the loan, which means what's left over when you subtract is the amount that goes to paying down your balance, and that turns out to be $474.69. And that's pretty typical. At the beginning of a loan, you're going to find, because the balance is really high at that point, you're going to find that a significant portion of your payment is just going to pay the interest and less is going to principal. Well, now we can calculate the balance after the first month. It's going to be what the balance was before that first month, $195,075, minus the amount of money we just calculated going to payment on principal, and that difference is $194,600.31. Now for the second month, we just repeat the process. The interest in the second month is going to be, again, the interest rate divided by 12 times the balance, but this time the balance is a little bit lower than it was the month before. So we should get less money going towards interest and more towards principal in the second month. And that calculation works out to be $810.83. That's the amount of interest being paid in the second month, and as we expected, it's a little bit less than the interest paid in the first. For the second month, the payment on principal is going to be the monthly payment, which stays the same every month for the life of the loan, and as the amount of interest you're paying goes down, then obviously the amount bringing down the principal goes up. So this month the payment on principal would be the amount of the loan minus the interest we just calculated. This time we get $476.67. That's the payment on principal. So we're able to compute the balance at the end of the second month as what the balance was after the first month, $194,631, minus the $476.67 that we just calculated as payment on principal for the second month. And that gives us a new balance after the end of the second month of $194,123.64.